Spidey Librarian here, and tonight I'm gonna be working on editing. You remember like last week when I recorded all those trailer reactions? Well, when the long weekend came around, I kind of didn't do much with that time. I just kind of like sat down on my bum and I think I streamed Dragon Quest Builders on Saturday. So I just didn't do much with it. So I'm gonna try to make good on doing some of that tonight. So we're gonna break into that hash of footage and start working on the Across the Spider-Verse trailer reactions. So, anyways, I see that Caveman is here. Good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well. And let's see. I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just we're gonna give the pause to Spotify there. And now we are going to make the jump over to this screen right here where you guys can see me working on the process. And this is the raw footage right here for the Across the Spider-Verse trailer reaction. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get things set up, but I wanted to let you guys know that I posted earlier today. I made a blog post. Sorry, that's probably very loud. And I'm gonna see if I can move this away from the microphone because it was right under it. And I mentioned that I had a new blog post, and then I also said I'm struggling with burnout again, which I am. And I think it comes from a number of factors. Um, I went through all that stuff with Trouble. We went through the Trouble watch, and I'm glad she's okay. And I made a big initial payment on the on the medical debt, and that's all going very well. But there's still a part of me that is still like kind of run ragged and just kind of down from all of that. And then there's me gearing up for TLA, and I'm doing a presentation on YouTube, and that is kind of its own thing with its own pressures that you guys don't necessarily know about. And then then there's just, I don't know. We'll talk about the other stuff in a minute here. Doing good. Just work today and tomorrow, and then vacation. Nice, man. I hope you have a nice, long, and relaxing vacation. Green Lantern is here. Good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well. Anyways, guys, um, feel free to chime in with how you're doing. Let me know how your week is going. And frankly, tell me how you guys deal with burnout because man, when it hits me, it really knocks me on my ass. And I really kind of have to just like step away for like X number of days and sometimes weeks. And and then I come back. But I feel like my output is already so low as it is that I feel guilty about doing that. Doctor Strange, how you doing, my friend? Says that when it comes to content creation, if you continually to produce content without taking much of a break, you'll experience huge burnout. You hit a brick wall, your creative flow just stops. Yeah, no, no, you're absolutely right. And and it's interesting because like in my case, I decided in July of 2021 to start really kind of like bearing down and working on my YouTube channel. And I think I had at the time, I maybe had like 200 subscribers. And so nearly 2 years later, I've got like 750. And I feel like I've learned a lot, but I also feel like there's plenty that I've screwed up and that I continue to screw up. And so when you couple that with the idea that I'm doing programs about YouTube content creation for the library, and then I'm also trying to talk about the process of bringing those kinds of programs to the libraries and to other people. Uh, then there's, SL has a full-time job and then comes home in the evening where he, you know, mostly streams, which I'd like to do more uploads, but that would take time away from streaming. And for a while, streaming was really good to me. And now I just don't know if it's doing that good. And I know probably some of that has to do with me not playing Contest of Champions anymore right now. And I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. But I think right now the idea is that I'm going to take probably the next week and a half to 2 weeks off. Um, Not off because I do plan to just kind of get on and stream whenever, but there's not really going to be any rhyme or reason to it. And I'm just going to kind of do my own thing for the next couple of weeks until hopefully when I get back from TLA, which should I think is the last full week of April. Then I think that I'll probably be in a better headspace. I'll probably be in a much better place where I can just sit down and think about what kind of what kind of content strategy I really want to have, and just hopefully just give you guys more and better content. So Green Lantern says that he tries to keep things relaxing with his channel, games I play and other content, so that won't happen. If it does, yeah, just take a break and don't worry about it. Sanity is more important. You're correct. This has happened to me many times. Need to catch your yeah, just need to catch your breath for a certain period. You're right. Anyways, um, I just I've dealt with burnout a couple of times in the last couple of years when I've tried to, get serious with my YouTube page or my YouTube channel. And um it's it's always a thing. Like you deal with it once and you're like, okay, all right, I got through that. I can handle it going forward. And then it comes again and it's just like it's like just starting all over again. It's like I don't want to do anything. And that's how I felt over Easter weekend. Like I had this 3-day weekend. I thought I'd be able to get my editing done, the stuff I'm about to do here. And and it just didn't happen. Like it just would not happen. It, part of me didn't want it to happen. So anyways, feel free to chime in with you guys' perspectives on burnout. I would really love to hear them. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna get started on editing. This is Across the Spider Verse. This is trailer 2. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start looking for places to cut. So what is going on? What is my phone? Oh, my phone is telling me that I've gone live. Okay, that's fun. I'm just gonna tell you guys the sequence again. Been creating content regularly for over a year now. Asian anymore. We are watching. Have not seen me do this before. We're basically shooting a YouTube video. Okay, we're getting close. Savage. Gerald's alt. Yep. Okay. What's life without a few mess ups? All right. Okay, I must have already started by that point. So this is about 3 minutes and 41 seconds in. Let's go back to about 3:10. Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get going. I've got the recording going. So, here we go. Okay. Let's see. What editing software is this? This is DaVinci Resolve. I've been using this software for I don't know, about a year. It's free. It's from Blackmagic Design. You can go and download it. And I like it. I like it so far. It's really nice. It's really nice. When it comes to creative flow and content creation, if they aren't at the same level, it could hurt the content in certain ways. I see. Guys, just tell me something and be honest with me here, okay? I mean, not that I think you guys would lie to me, but, um, see, for a while, I haven't made much uploaded content lately. You know, I'll try to cobble together trailer reactions from, like, some of the streams and stuff like that, and I'll upload that. Or, like, I'm starting to do those compression shirt unboxings and reviews and everything, which, by the way, Amazon didn't like my videos and rejected the reviews, which kind of peeved me off. But whatever. I'll just write text reviews if they don't want my video reviews. Anyways, but at a certain point, it just became easier for me to stream. Like I would get on, I would stream, and like I would get a lot of people coming on and saying hi and doing all the stuff, dropping a like, and things like that. And my numbers went up and everything. And then I just got used to doing streams. I could come home, I could hit go live, and then boom. Like, would you guys? I mean, I know I've kind of backed off them a little bit lately, but like, would you guys be okay if I went to fewer streams so that I could devote more time to doing more uploaded content? Like, doing things like the unboxings, and trailer reactions, not just stuff like that, but like I actually am thinking about putting up like a Star Trek Picard like theory video about who the main villain is, because like everyone is doing that right now. Um, but I want to try to do more stuff like that and not just rely on streaming. And Doctor Strange wants a link to DaVinci Resolve. Hold on, I can get that to you. Let's see. Why does it do that? Oh, it must be the out. It must be the must be the okay. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can grab it for you. Okay. So, Doctor Strange, here is the link. Hopefully that will show up. But that is the link for Black Magic Design. It's the DaVinci Resolve page. You're gonna have to scroll down in order to find the download link, but it is on there. So, all right. Hey, Sunset, how you doing? Good to see you. Um, let's see. Do things that make you happy. Yeah. If you're having fun with your channel, it'll show through. Yeah. Streaming is and isn't easier. Like there and I streaming is easier for me. Streaming is harder for some people who just don't like going live. But like, because it's live, anything can happen. I'm just like, I don't care. I'll sit here and I'll drink my water. But but yeah, no, it is in a lot it for someone like me, it is easier, you know. You just get on, talk to people, and your channel could grow more quickly. Videos take a lot more time and patience to make depending on your effort. Caveman says that he's good with whatever. Thank you. It's honestly nice to watch something else sometimes. I'm a little MCOC. Dude, that's why I'm not playing MCOC right now because I just crashed and burned. Like I went from not even uncollected to Paragon in less than 2 years. And that grind, like by the time I got it, I was already feeling it at the end of December. I was able to hold out until the end of January, and then I was just like, I need to stop for a little while. So yeah, no. So do I like Deli Delicious? What is Deli Delicious? Sunset, I have no clue what that is. Can you tell me what that is? Because I'm perfectly willing to learn. Either or streaming or videos, I don't mind. Just do what you think is best. Okay. All right. I appreciate that, guys. I'm going to continue editing here. But I think like I think I really do want to put more effort and get back to doing more uploads, which would mean fewer streams. But I don't know, like I want to do Spider-Man content, but right now really digging Star Trek Picard, which I know won't last much longer, but it's like I really kind of want to do some videos like cuz I've got a lot of thoughts and feelings about that right now too. So, it's a place Green Lantern heading out. Take care, my friend. It's a place where they sell sandwiches. Look it up. I mean, if it's a place that sells sandwiches and it's called Deli Delicious, I've never been there before, so I can't tell you if I like it or not. Okay. Hey everyone, let's do a Spidey Librarian here, and today I'm coming at you with a reaction to the official trailer 2 for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I tripped over that, so I'm gonna do that again. Yeah. Because, you know, what's life without a few mess ups? All right, here we go. Okay, let's see if it starts there. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the razor, cut, select, delete, go back to razor, and let's just see how it goes from here. Because now I've just cut like 4 minutes off of that reel. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and today I am coming at you with a reaction to the second official trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. All right, I think that one... Okay, that sounded good. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut, and then we'll move on to another section. So, all right. Doctor Strange says that editing is his favorite part of content creation. It's where all of the magic happens. So many choices and opportunities, and you are right. And actually, it's funny because you know, because when I started trying to make uploaded videos, I flipping hated editing. Drove me nuts because I didn't know what I was doing. And so like I uh I was really annoyed with it for a while when I finally got a few tricks under my belt and learned what I could do and how the creative choices that you make can affect things. I was like, okay, this is actually a lot of fun. So, all right, I think that one did okay. All right, and here, okay, so the next part, and here, there we go, and here, a little bit further. All right, I think we can cut it there. Let's just see. And here we go. Yes. And here, and here we... Okay. All right, so we're going to cut, go back to select, grab, delete, cutting tool again. All right, let's just have a look. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And here we go. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and cut it there. And then now all I have to do is find out when the trailer reaction starts, and then there's a whole bunch of footage I can just leave in. So, okay, now we're going to enable the viewing window. All right, we ready? Are we ready for this? Okay, some of you guys have seen it. I have this one I have not. This one I have not. And then the one after this I have not seen. I've seen the one we'll be viewing third, but it's been months and I never posted a reaction to it, so we're just going to do that tonight. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Okay. And there's where we make the cut. Select, delete, back to cutting tool. All right. I'm coming at you with a reaction to the second official trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And here we go. Oh, God. I love it.
My name is Miles Morales.
I love these
I'm
movies so
Brooklyn's
much
one
already. Oh, wait,
and
wait, wait.
only Spider-Man.
Stop. Okay, all right, okay. So I'm gonna have to make another cut because I realized that the YouTube player was too it was too loud. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be making another cut here. So do I have any siblings? I do. I have three younger sisters. I can already detect a problem. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. I'm setting the volume of my YouTube player down, so that way I'm not competing with it. So okay, ready? All right, now here we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. There we go. That's where we're cutting it. All right. So now delete cutting tool, and again, we're still very early in the video. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and today I am coming at you with a reaction to the second official trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And here we go. Okay, I would like to say right now, I'm kind of I'm kind of proud of this. All right. I don't know that I'm ever going to be big at doing trailer reactions or anything, but one thing that I like, because you're going to see that when I post the video, it's going to say, Across the Spider-Verse trailer 2 trailer reaction. And here's the thing, like that's the premise of my video. So, I'm more than a little proud that when I do these types of videos, within 15 seconds, I'm doing what I said I was doing in the title. You know, I used to take forever to get to the point, and I'm pretty sure that probably killed a lot of interest in my videos. So, all right, let's see. I am the oldest sibling. It is how weird is it watching yourself? You get used to it actually. And honestly, I've gotten to the point where I can look at myself kind of with a more critical eye. I still get a little bit annoyed with myself sometimes, but really, you get used to it. How's Trouble? Can we see her? I'll see if I can get her to come over here. Trouble, you want to come over here, baby? She's laying on my bed. She's like flicked an ear up at me and is just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, buddy. I'm pretty comfortable right here. I might be able to get her to come over here. Trouble. Trouble kitty. All right. I know one way I might be able to get her over here. Hold on. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Someone recognizes the sound of the treat bag. Hi, baby. How are you? Somebody wants some treats. Would you like some treats? Would you like some treats? Can we see her on in front? Just barely. Want one? Here you go, sweetie. There you go. I'm gonna give her some more treats. I'm not gonna make her get out of bed just for one treat. There you go. There you go. All right. And I got a couple more that I can give her. You like your treats, don't you? You love your treats. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Here you go. There's another one. All right. And then there's your final treat. Okay. All right. Some sweet kitty. She just got 4 treats. She got 4 of them. She got 4 treats because she's a sweet kitty and we all love her. You want to come over here? You want to come over here, sweetie? You want to come here? Oh, I love this kitty. Give her a kiss. She's out of frame right now. Come here. Come here. You want to come over and get some pets and scritches from Daddy? Huh? No, you don't want. You don't want more. You don't want more pets and loves from your dad, huh? Oh, this furry little demon. I love her so much. All right. Doctor Strange is heading off. All right, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your insights on burnout and creativity and content creation. Thank you very much for those. Ryan, hey, man. Hope you have a great night. Off to sleep. Okay, you have a good evening too, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. All right, Trouble. I love you very much. You may not have that floss. Gimme. That is not for kitties. The last thing I need is for you to swallow a piece of floss. Have that get caught in your digestive system. I don't need that kind of pain again. Trouble, those are not for you. Those are not for you. Those aren't for kitties. Those are Skittles, okay? That's a bag of Skittles. That's not a bag of treats. All right? Skittles are treats for humans who make bad decisions about sugary products, okay? Those are mine. Oh, she's such a little butt. I love her. All right. God, I love the aesthetic of this movie so much. Okay. Like, I love the first one, but this is clearly bringing it up a notch.
Things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Ooh.
Are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
Is that the spot?
The spot.
Yes.
That's not funny.
Don't do that.
Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
Uh-huh.
And a B in Spanish. Miles. Mira, that's what I was saying.
Wow, you know, I'm identifying with the dad so much right now.
You know it.
Okay. All right. So we're definitely like I can hear everything just fine.
What?
So
Peter.
oh my god, a wall crawling baby. Okay, let's see.
Spider-Man always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
Is Miguel like the main enemy? Oh. Oh. Oh yes. Oh, that's awesome.
And then I looked at my uncle and
Let me guess. He died.
Okay. All right, that'll be a good place to cut it. Let's just keep that line in mind right there. Yeah, no, that's a good place to cut it. All right, cut. And move on. Let's see where else I'll be cutting. Okay. So next, I cannot tell you guys how happy that trailer has made me. Okay. Right about here is probably the place to cut it. So we're going to go ahead, select, delete, enable cutting tool again, and let's just have a look. I cannot tell you guys how happy that trailer has made me. First of all, and for so many different reasons, because the Spider-Man mythos is its own. it's its own big thing, but it's not a monolithic thing. There are a lot of common elements in it, but it also shares a lot of common elements with like your regular superhero story. And what I like about this one is that it looks like Miles is really he's trying to be Spider-Man, but he's really also trying to do his own thing. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna lose my uncle or my dad if I don't. Well, he already lost his uncle, but I mean, he is very okay. All right, I'm talking a lot. That one is that anyone can wear the mask into the Spider Verse. Spider Verse is that yeah, anyone can still wear the mask, but I mean, is Spidey 2099? Is he like the main villain? Okay, hold on. And I want to go back. I want to go back a little bit. What they're saying with this trailer for Across the Spider Verse is that yeah, anyone can still wear the mask, but don't be beholden to everything that's come before you necessarily. Wear the mask, but do it in your own way. And that is such a powerful message that I think kind of continues the theme of just kind of reaching out to Spider fans of all stripes. So I'm really, really excited by this. So much to get into, though. I mean, is Spidey 2099? Is he like the main villain? Because it looks like it's setting him up to be. And then we saw the Spot. I'm really happy to see the Spot. He's treated as kind of a joke in the trailer, but I like to think that if they use the Spot correctly, he could be a real threat with all of this portaling and multiverse stuff. Like, oh my god! And then let's just talk about the let's talk about the pointing moment. So first of all, what I really kind of feel like with that moment is that the creators of this movie. Okay, all right. Because the first time it's literally Tom, Toby, and Andrew in another viewing to be like, oh, okay, they're doing that. And then I think there's another, it's very brief, but like this, I mean, we started it at the in the post credits scene of the first one, and now we're gonna like kick it up. So many different spider people. I like this interpretation too, so I'm really eager to see what they do with her. And it looks like she's a little bit more than just like a cameo. Like it looks like a lot of the spider people are there's a bunch of them, but it's a bunch of cameos. So looks like she gets a little bit more development along with Miguel, Spider-Man 20. I believe 2099 is going to be voiced by Oscar Isaacs, and it was really had fangs like a vampire, and that's actually accurate to the comics. I'm a big comic book nerd. I love the visual aesthetic. I love those situations were mine. I was like, oh, why did you do that? Oh god. Miles's dad was a mood during this trailer. So all right, and I think we've got a needy cat asking to be let in. So Miles's dad was a mood during this trailer. So all right. Let's go ahead. We'll cut that there and move on. All right. And I think we've got a needy cat asking to be let in. So I'm going to take a second and let her in. Give me just a moment. She totally didn't come in and was all like, yeah, come over here and do a thing for me. Okay, sorry about that. It turns out she did not want to be let in. She wanted me to start the fountain for her. So, anyways, let's see. All right, I think I've said enough about the trailer. but I'm definitely eager to hear what you guys have to say about it. Now, what I would request is when I make this video, I'll probably post and pin a question to the comments section of the trailer reaction. You guys jump in with your observations when I do that. Like, tell me what you think of the movie, everything like that. It would be much appreciated. So let me go ahead and just do the wrap up, and then we'll move on. So, all right. So, thank you. Hold on. Yeah, I do the thank you. So, let's see. I'd been talking about the dad. Was there anything else? I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say about this trailer. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I've been looking forward to this movie for months. So I think that's pretty much. Let's go here, here, delete, laid. For me, Miles's dad was a mood during this trailer. So I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say about this trailer. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I've been looking forward to this movie for months. So hopefully you did too, and we'll be seeing it day one just like I did. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you'd like to see more, please go ahead and... No. Hold on. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you'd like to see more, you can go ahead. We'll be seeing it day one just like I did. Thank you for watching. Start looking right there. Okay. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you'd like to see more, please go ahead and start looking right there. Okay, we can cut off and get rid of that last part right there. So this entire video will be less than 8.5 minutes. I don't know, it's about average for a trailer reaction that I see out on YouTube. So I think that's pretty much everything that I have to say about this trailer. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I've been looking forward to this movie for months. So hopefully you did too, and we'll be seeing it day one just like I did. Just like I did? What? You did too, and we'll be seeing it day one just like I did. Oh, just like I enjoyed it. It still seems a bit awkward. I'm going to leave it in, though, because I don't really have any other takes to substitute it with. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you'd like to see more, please go ahead and... No. Hold on. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you'd like to see more, you can go ahead and start looking right there. Okay. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you'd like to see more, please go ahead and start looking right there. Okay. So there we go. We've gone and pretty much edited the video for length. I've done a lot more, like I left in a whole bunch of the like reaction and analysis just kind of like unedited. And really, I didn't have as many bad takes in that one, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. So now that we've got it worked on in terms of length, what we're gonna do. Hey, Wolf, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I am just editing that trailer reaction for Across the Spider-Verse that I wanted to do over the weekend and then lost all motivation to do. So I'm doing it tonight. How are you doing? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to edit the video in terms of putting in little bits and flourishes. So you guys are familiar with the thwip emote that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that and add it to my media bank for this video, for this project. And let me think. There are a couple of other things I'm going to need as well. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and grab the like and subscribe buttons and add those over here. Hold on. Stop. There we go. I think we're mostly good. There'll probably be one or two other things that I need to do, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So, all right. Doing okay. Very tired. Late night stream watching is catching up with you. I understand. It makes sense. I mean, sometimes I wish I didn't have a day job just so I could do this during like regular hours, but a lot of good stuff does happen at night. So, yeah, this is DaVinci Resolve. It is a free video editing software that I really like. All right. As a matter of fact, I think I may still have the link on my clipboard. Hold on. There you go. Someone else asked for it earlier, so there's the link to it if you would like. Okay, so let's see. That's about where I want to start the thwip. We're just going to go ahead and throw it in there. And then let's see. That's where. Okay. So this thwip is going to be very, very like short lived. You know, this thwip is like springs in, pauses, and then springs out in about 2/3 of a second. So I'm going to have to animate that. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to expand the timeline here. And let's see. And about right there is where I want the whip to be at its zenith, if you will, at its largest point. I'm going to go ahead and shrink this to about 85% so it's not taking up the entire screen. And then I'm going to just reposition it. And generally, I want my little trick is that I want you guys to see like half my face and then the hand. So I put the thwips so that it's directly over the hand. All right. So that is where the thwip will end up being in terms of its location, like, you know, in terms of what side of the screen that it's on. Now what I need to do is I'm going to make the zoomed position a keyframe. And then I'm going to go to the start here. And what we're going to do is we are going to just shrink this sucker all the way down to 0. And now just watch. Okay. So we've got that zoom in basically. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're leaving it for just a moment. And then as I pull my arm away, I'm going to go ahead and make this a keyframe. And then by the time we get to the final frame of this, it will be back down to nothing. All right. So, okay. So just watch, guys. Just see what happens. Hey, everyone. Pretty cool, huh? Like, and this is a thing that I've just learned to do with the emote that I have, you know. It's like, oh, I can animate it. you know? So, hey Reaper, how you doing? Am I a fan of Resident Evil 4? Not really. I never got into the Resident Evil series of games. I watched Matt Cave play them, and aside from like the first two movies, which I thought the first one was great, I thought the second one sucked. But aside from those two movies, Matt Cave is the one. Like I'll watch him do replays, and like he's pretty much the person I've gotten most of my Resident Evil exposure through. Why do you ask? All right. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and today I am coming at you with a reaction to the second official trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Watch what I do here. And here we go. Okay. So I just copied the thwip that I made here, and now I'm going to paste it again. Take a look. Here we go. So now all I have to do is go to the end of this thwip, and I'm just going to drag it so that like it's just like it cuts off basically. So let's take a look at that. And here we go. See, I like that. I like that a lot. So, all right. Hey, Zed, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Reaper is on his second playthrough of the first Resident Evil 4 remake, hardcore mode. Oh, nice. Wow. You're a more hardcore gamer than I am. Solid is here. How you doing, man? Just doing some editing. Talking about Burnout and trying not to let it affect me too much. But in the meantime, I'm also just kind of showing you guys some of my little tricks when I'm trying to edit. Trouble is doing okay. She was on camera a little while ago. She's over on my bed, all curled up and doing her imitation of a sleeping kitty. So but she's good. She's doing good. Her fur on her backside is really starting to grow back in, and like you can still see that it's shorter, but the fur is definitely like there, and it's just really nice that it's coming back in. So, all right. Okay, so what I do here is I wait until. God, I love the aesthetic of this movie so much. Okay. Like, I love the first one, but this is clearly bringing it up a notch.
Things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Okay, all right. So, a notch. So when I've got a space of time where I'm relatively silent, what I like to do at this point is I will grab the subscribe and the like buttons, and I will actually pull them onto the timeline here. And I actually put them so that they are on screen at the same time. And let's just have a look.
Going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Ooh. Okay. So I think these last about 5 seconds. All right. So what I like to do, and if you guys have watched any of my trailer reaction videos, you probably know what I'm about to do here. But what I like to do is I like to have them kind of fade in and then fade out. So what I do is I go to the start here, and let's see, this is at 27 seconds and frame 57. So I'm going to go a full second in.
Great.
So 28:57 right here. Okay. And what I'm going to do now before I start setting any keyframes is I'm going to resize and reposition these guys. Because my thinking is that when after a second after they've started to get into position, they will be exactly where I want them to be. They'll be there for 3 seconds, and then they'll take the last second to leave the frame. So what we're going to do is this is where they'll be when I want them to be there. So now I'm going to reposition and resize them. So right now we've got the like button. I'm going to bring that down to about, let's go with about 50% right now. And we're going to bring it down. And I tend to place it over on this side of the screen. So we're going to go ahead and put it, let's go for right about there. The subscribe button might need more than 50%. We're going to, let's just see. All right, we're going to reposition it about here and then bring it down. Let's see, that's at -222. It needs to go further. Okay, all right. So this is initially where I've got these positioned. Now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that like thumb is just taking up way too much real estate. So I'm actually going to shrink it a little bit more. Let's take it down to, oops, wrong one. And this happens a lot during the editing process. So we're going to take this down to about 40%. And I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit more. And then I'm going to move it this way a bit. All right. So now I've got these things positioned and I'm like, okay, a second after they start to come in, this is where they need to be. So now what I'm going to do for each of these is I'm going to make their positions a keyframe at this particular second right here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 1 second before the frame ends. So we're going to go to 31:57 here. Okay. And I'm going to make the position a keyframe there for both of those assets as well. All right. Now this next part is really easy. Now let's see, we've got the like button. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it down like this. And then at the end of the frame, I'm going to bring it way up. Like, let's just say that we try to get it there. Okay. And now I'm going to drag it so that it takes about half a second for it to fade in and about half a second for it to fade out. And now just watch the like, just watch the like button. Okay.
Things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
Alright, whatever.
Ooh. Okay. So like I have it come in, it's kind of fading in. By the time it gets there though, it's fully formed. So I kind of like that. And then I do something similar with the subscribe where I basically am like, okay, so at the 0 position, you, sir, are going to be all the way over here. All right. And then take about 30 frames to fade it in. All right. And then at the last second, I am going to move it. Whoops. Have I got the wrong asset? Oops. Hold on. Don't do that. Let's just have it end right there. All right. And now let's just see. I have this feeling I may have screwed it up, but let's just go ahead and have a look.
Things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were
Oops.
supposed to be here at 5.
Yeah, okay, I messed up somewhere. All right, so what we're going to do is, let's see, for you, you are going to go over here. I'd say that's a decent spot. Okay, and then 3157. Oh boy, hold on. Okay, its position was at 352.5. Okay. So your position is 352. Let's just see how that looks.
Things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Ooh. All right, and that's how I get my subscribe and like reminders in to the video without telling people, without, it's my way of begging for likes and subscribes without verbally begging for likes and subscribes. So I've been hearing people use an anchor bell sound when they show the notification bell, kind of gives a Pavlov's dog reaction. That's probably not a bad idea. I would need to go and find that sound clip so that I could put it in. But I'll definitely consider that for because you're right. I've heard it too, and that makes a lot of sense. So, all right, let's see.
Things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Ooh,
Whatever.
man, let me tell you something. As a boy who had a Hispanic mom growing up, Miles, you freaking idiot! I cannot believe you did that. Okay, so I don't think I need much else in terms of visual effects. Actually, I do, but they should be pretty easy to get. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the thwip all the way to the end here, because remember, I do this. Please go ahead and start looking. Okay, so about right there. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and put a thwip in. Right there. Okay. So we're going to move it a little bit this way and see what happens. Looking. Okay. Timing wise, that's excellent. Now we need to work on position. Okay. I'm going to reduce its size. Let's go with about 50%. We don't need it to be huge here. And that will give me a better idea of where to position it. Might want to actually bring it down because one of my video windows should appear right there. So, and now let's see. Yeah. Okay. Where's the other keyframe? There it is. Okay. So position wise, we just need to get it down to 50%. So, and then I think we can just leave it alone. Looking right there. Okay. So there we go. Not bad. Wolf, that is an excellent question that I imagine there is a good answer to, and I don't know because I would love to do that. Because you're right, I have to manually set this up every time I do another video project. And if I didn't have to do that, that would be great. However, I have no idea how to even phrase the question. So you can drop it into future. Yeah. Um, like I absolutely have no idea. Like I'm sure there's a way to do it, and I'm sure like a a better editor could show me how to do that. But I have no idea like what it would be called or anything like that, you know? So, um, I don't know. Is that like a preset or I don't know. But you're right. I would love to do that. If anyone knows how to do that or figures out how to do that, please let me know. Okay, right click the section just like you asked. See, I can copy it, but um then it just lives on my clipboard. But while you're having a look at that, I am gonna go and look for the logo for Across the Spider Verse. So can I copy and open a new project? I mean, yeah, and I've done that before. Like I know what you're asking, but thing is, I have to save first because I can't have more than one project open at a time. So I need to save the project. And then if I want to go to a new project, we can go ahead and do that. So you can maybe open your previous project and then copy it to the new project. Yeah, you could. You could do that. I I'm sure there is a more efficient way of I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing it. There's probably a way to like save it in some kind of assets folder, but I just don't even know. Like I don't even know what that would entail. Like Wolf, what you've asked, like if someone like Sam Woodhull was doing a live stream where he just talks about editing in general, what I would want to do is show him a clip of how I animated the like and subscribe or my whip coming, in and out, and then just ask him, just tell him, "Hey, I manually set this up for every project. Is there a way to save that animation um or its general kind of like attributes so that I could just plug it into another project without having to go and find it, copy it, and then put it into another project, you know?" But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's an excellent question that I think here, let me go ahead. Can we just look at current projects? Open project. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on here. I'm going to close this and we're going to reopen it. Your question is an excellent one, though. Like this is something that I actually asked a coworker who is fairly tech savvy, and she didn't have an answer for me, but she understood what I was trying to ask and had some ideas, but you know. Hey, Antrasis, how you doing? Just burned out. I think uh from dealing with the drama that was surrounding Trouble and just kind of trying to figure out what I want my content strategy to be going forward and not being very clear on that. I feel like I should be doing more uploads when I'm mostly streaming, and I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of burnt out. So I've also got a presentation coming up in about a week and a half that I'm working on, and that's causing its own stress, and it's just a bunch of things all at once. So no, new video is still fine. More, please go ahead and start looking right there. See, it's all good. So, um, I am a librarian, just like my name says. I am an actual librarian. So, okay, so we've got most of the graphical assets in here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick search for the Across Spider-Verse logo transparent. And let's see, I just want not Into the Spider-Verse. That is not what I'm looking for. Does it have to have the part 1? I don't think that was in the I don't know, was that actually in the trailer? I don't think it was. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it's just Across the Spider-Verse. So you can get rid of your little part 1. I don't want that. Let me see. Sometimes you just don't get what you want. I don't want Into the Spider-Verse. I want Across the Spider-Verse. So they got all kinds of assets for Into the Spider-Verse because that movie's been out for 5 years. Across the Spider-Verse is a lot newer. Hmm. You know, what I could do is I could grab this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And you guys, I'm sorry, are probably not. Oh wait, yeah, you'll be able to see this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to grab this. Why? I don't need that. Why? Go away, go away. We're reversing that. See, I think that's still gonna mess it up though. All right, now I need an eraser. See, this is exactly what I didn't want. Why did you screw this up? Paint. See, I would have loved to have just gotten rid of this because the rest of the area around it was supposed to be transparent. I didn't expect it to. All right, we're gonna try copying it one more time. I don't think that was what we got. Hold on. Wait. Okay, all right. That's good. Okay, one more time. Yes. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. Now all I have to do, and I don't know, are you guys seeing this? I can't see the chat here. I mean, I love that it's still suggesting that Ghostbusters video. I really wish like we could start getting some videos for the upcoming sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully soon. Like I would really like that. So all right, let's see. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to just kind of gradually erase this part right here. Ah, all right. It's always this design, this precision phase where I get nervous. Okay. All right. I think that's a pretty decent erasure job. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to just try to save this as it is. Okay. Cross the Spider-Verse, transparent, saving it to my desktop. Let's just see if we can bring that over real quick. So let's see. Let's bring it over here. And we're going to put that near the beginning of the video. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and today I am coming at you with a reaction to the second official trailer for let's go ahead and see what happens if we put it right. Hold on. Okay. Oh, and it's transparent and it looks great. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to basically kill the length on it. And then we are going to play with the position and sizing dimensions. So let me go ahead and do that. Maybe I play too many different games. I don't know. Maybe I do. Personally, I think I need to do less streaming and I need to do more uploads myself. But I don't know. How old am I? I am older than I look, apparently. Let's see. I'm going to shrink this down to about 75%. And we're going to move it over here and up. And I think we still need to shrink this. So let's go with about 66. 50 is a bit much. Let's go with about 55%. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's have a look at it. Second official trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And here we go. Okay. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. So it's at 8.6 thousand views. Dang. Okay. I didn't realize it had that many views either. That's awesome. So Antresis, yes, you are absolutely correct. I am 45. Yes, you are correct. All right, so let's see. I mean, I think this looks pretty good. The only other thing that I might want to add, just for some length at the end, for about 5 seconds, is my thank you for watching thumbnail, or I guess image. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Excuse me. So it's this right here, and I just tack it onto the end here. So that way, and start looking. right there. Thanks for watching. And that adds another 5 seconds to the end of the video. So that way, people have a little bit of time to click on the video in the corner if they want to. So, um, I think for the most part, this is pretty much done in terms of just working on visuals. I've got it edited for length. I've got it edited to include all of the visual um, elements and assets that I want it to. I don't really see any need to add music to it right now. Um, and I don't know. I guess we'll go ahead and put it through Fairlight just to see. I don't know. Integrated says it's negative 2.3, which I think is fine. Let's just go ahead and see. We'll just do a full. Well, that's like 8 minutes though. I don't really want to do that. Okay. What is the little clipboard in the left? Hold on. Are you talking about this space right here? Can you drag the like and subscribe animation there? Clipboard to the left. I'm so sorry, but I don't understand what you're talking about, Wolf. Like if you're talking about like the media kind of bin right here, that's what that is. Drag the like and subscribe animation there. I mean, okay. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go ahead and just start rendering this. Cross the Spider-Verse trailer to reaction. Let's see. YouTube 1080p. It's MP4. Should go to my videos. All right. We're going to add it to the render queue. Again, across Spider-Verse trailer 2 reaction, and that should go into this folder right here, which is all good. And then I'm just gonna start rendering it. So, all right. Oh, Wolf, it's fine. It's fine. I appreciate the questions because sometimes I just don't ask enough. So we're going to go ahead and just let this render. And then this is the file that we will go ahead and upload to YouTube. So and I think the rendering, this is the part in the editing process where your computer's specs will come into play. Because depending on how powerful your computer is, this can go fairly quickly or it can take a while. And right now it's looking like this 8.5 minute video will be rendered in under 5 minutes. So, I mean, personally, I think that's pretty cool myself. Oh man, I'm sure there is a way to like save it and then just drop it in. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. And I really wish I could figure that part out. I don't know. Maybe I'll Google it tonight and figure it out, but we'll see. So, anyways, um, but yeah, this is the editing process for just kind of one uh, piece of video that I've recorded during a live stream, where I'm doing a trailer reaction. And I mean, even with explanations, I mean, let's see, I've been streaming for about an hour and a half almost. So, and if I develop my skills, I'll get quicker and this will become less of an issue and everything. But there is it is a little bit on the labor intensive side, especially at first. So I am I'm pretty happy that I've gotten as far as I have, simply because it used to take me like it would take me 2 hours to do this because I just didn't know what I was doing. So um I guess I guess you could say I've come a little bit of a ways. So figured out so much on your own. I'm impressed. Thank you. Struggle just to make thumbnails. My tool of choice for thumbnails is Canva. I really like it. I um I know that there are probably better tools out there, but Canva is free and you can do a lot with it for free. You just have to be willing to kind of go and, you know, look for the tricks basically. So, and there we go. We've got the video ready for upload. I'll go into the upload process and then get it up and out either sometime tonight. I'll probably wait to publish it until like tomorrow during the day because that seems to be when most people are able to watch my videos. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. So, but in any case, yeah, that's what I've done. And I don't know, that might this might be where we end the stream for the evening because this was kind of what I was going to do. And then we were going to talk about burnout, which we did. And that was a good conversation. I appreciate you guys suggestions and guidance on dealing with it. Um but yeah, in the meantime, I think at this point it's probably a good time to just go ahead and call it a night. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Kind of a kind of a neat like it's hard to read the text against it, but otherwise it's pretty neat time to have this desktop up, you know, with like the web warriors over here and then the donation tiers there. So uh, pretty cool. So yeah, and Wolf, if you ever have any questions, I mean, I'm not gonna claim to know everything about DaVinci Resolve, but anything that I do know that I can pass on to you, if it helps, just let me know. Just let me know, and I'll make it happen. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Take care, and this is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good rest of the evening. Good night.